Hi friends, hope you all are doing great and excellent and enjoying the weekend, the Sunday today. Just I'm standing in front of one of the big communities in Dubai International City. It's actually around 12 p.m. Just I came out for a quick warming up because staying in the air conditioned room for a long time will also need some warm up actually. Otherwise the body feel very cold and it needs some kind of change in between, right? So just came out to see how it is going up, how things are moving outside in the road. See here, nice one actually. Dubai International City. There is not much moving of people around actually because the people might start coming out during the evening time actually. Some of the thoughts I would like to share in relation to the Cockroach Janata Party, the current status CJP. It was one of the hot topics these days actually due to the fact that the attention given by the general public towards CJP simply because the politicians who came into power while they are in power needs to be questioned a lot in terms of whether they are executing the government initiatives and also any loopholes or discrepancies that they might come up with. If public do not question about the legitimacy, genuineness and also the commitment and sincerity from the government, then the politician will lack automatically the fervor and also they will feel advantages that nobody would question us and people will take things for granted and we can go the way that we are going now in terms of corruption, scandals and whatsoever the system is bringing up within our big democratic country in the world, isn't it? In that aspect, in that perspective, the CJP, Abhijit Dipke, one of the young students who is still studying in America, when he got the thought of opposing the Chief Justice of India after he mentioned the youth of the nation as cockroaches, which he denied, which the Chief Justice denied later on, stating that he didn't mention the whole youth as a cockroach, but only the adverse ones actually. However, it was not explained well during his first talk actually. That triggered all these whatever going on these days. So CJP again, they came out for a protest now in Jantar Mantar in Delhi as a second or third phase, I don't know. And he's been questioned by the journalists. I mean, there is a lot of political debates, despite the fact that CJP is not a political party. It's a youth movement, we can say actually. The government should be questioned. There should be a situation where the government needs some kind of vetting and validating, sanity check from the public side and questions raised by the public, and government people are accountable and answerable to those questions, without which they need to be sacked. And now even CJP, this Abhijit Dipke and the whole team of CJP are they're demanding the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, the education minister, who did a big flaw in terms of allowing a big leak in the NEET examination. Students, after a lot of efforts and the painstaking and meticulous efforts they put forth in their NEET exam preparation, the exam got dissolved. It was abandoned due to the fact that there was a leak in the question paper, which is purely due to the lack of the implementation of proper control measures and security in terms of implementing all these things actually. So government, especially Dharmendra Pradhan, the education minister, should take the responsibility for this flaw, the discrepancy that has happened, and also to resign from his current responsibility. And this is what is the demand from the CJP. Let's see how it goes. It makes sense all actually. The CJP is not a political party and Abhijit Dipke would not like to come as a political leader in any aspects, in any sorts. However, it is quite normal and obvious and logical for all of us who has this basic sense of common sense in the sense of public discipline and public order, and anyone who has that accountability and responsibility to have this law and order in place in terms of having these kind of exams run in a proper and legitimate and secure manner, they failed in that. And the number of suicides due to the NEET exam, it is very alarming. Several suicides, and in this specific situation, especially the concept of NEET itself has a lot of questions actually. Basically, the India being a big democratic country has a lot of states with a different syllabus and education system, CBSE, state board, matriculation, and many things. And NEET, there is one. The people are coming out from different education system from the higher secondary. They will come up with one entrance examination method, which is typically not a correct approach, which is what being advocated by the general public, many educated people. The general public's questions should be answered actually. At least, even if they take this NEET as a legitimate way of doing this, if they enforce us, they have to do it in a proper way, which they failed, and which leads to all these kind of discrepancies, and the things are in topsy-turvy actually. It's an upside down, and the fervor and the commitment level from the students, once they prepare for the NEET, it's at stake actually. They don't have the confidence, and that whatever they prepared will eventually be executed, and they would do their best in the NEET exam. And this needs to be avoided, and let's see how CJP goes. I'm in favor of CJP's ideology, their philosophies, and the concept. It's not a political party, it's a youth movement. I'm not a youth, I'm a middle-aged guy, but as a general public, we all should support CJP's ideologies, and let's see how it goes. Thank you guys. Background of International City one more time. And what are your thoughts? What do you think on this CJP and their ideologies and what's going on now? Give your thoughts in the comment boxes, give your feedback. Let's meet in another good, nice concept, nice message, or nice location, anything nice in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic day ahead. Thank you. Peace.